Ano yung pelo? Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was locked out of my laptop. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys, but I figured it out. I remembered my password. I got through, and now I'm here. Welcome again to another episode of Cooking It with Ayydé. Today, I have a very special recipe that I'm sharing. I shouldn't even call it a recipe because let's just call it what it is. It's a donut. It's a homemade donut life hack. And my mom used to make these for me when I was a little girl on a rainy day. And I don't know where you guys are watching from, but in Los Angeles, it is currently raining. So I figured, why not make some delicious, easy donuts that maybe if you don't want to go out to the donut shop or whatever it is, you can do at home. There's not a lot of things that you're going to need. But this is the donut hack of a lifetime. If you don't know it already, prepare yourself for something super delicious that I'm super excited for. So I'm always super excited. That's just my thing. What we're going to need is a little bit of cinnamon if you want it, some brown sugar, some granulated sugar. Those are what you need. So it's going to taste like a churro donut. Let's see. And this is what you really, really, really need. Just some buttermilk biscuits. You know, this good old can right here, which I'm probably going to have a really hard time opening. I've never, ever in my life been good at opening these things. I don't know why they continue to pack them like this. I don't know if it helps preserve it or whatever it may be. Anyway, this says it has no artificial colors or flavors or preservatives. So we're going to be using this bad boy and some good old canola oil, which in fact, I'm going to start to heat up my cast iron. You're going to need some tongs so you can flip them bad boys. I got one of these and I realized it's bigger than my cast iron. So that's not going to work. We're going to leave that out of here and just use the tongs. And of course, these don't have those plastic ends, so they're going to be really good for this. I want to know who's watching. I want to say hi to everybody. Fausto Garcia says, what's up? What up, Fausto? Where are you watching from? Do you know this donut hack? I want to know. Maybe you guys have a better donut hack, but this is the one that I grew up on. Hold on. I forgot one thing. Where did I leave my little chocolate? You guys, it's hard being a chef. Okay, well, this isn't chocolate. It's not full on chocolate, but it's cocoa almond spread. Cocoa. Don't laugh at me. All right, you guys. So this is already heating up. You guys can't see the smoke, but it's smoking. So the first thing you want to do, because you want this oil to be really, really, really hot. It's just going to be better for the donuts. I don't have a temperature checker, but you don't want a lot because you just really want to bathe those donuts in the oil. I think that's enough. I think we can chill. Let's put a little bit more just in case. So while your oil is heating up, we can start by doing the mix. So you get you a little bowl or maybe just a plain dish, flat plate that will work. And you put in your granulated sugar, I was going to say salt, and then your cinnamon. That's just about a teaspoon. And this is all up to you. This is about a third a cup of sugar, of granulated sugar, and a third of a cup of brown sugar. And then again, that teaspoon of, oh, lovely, I didn't bring. Maybe we could do this. Being mad ghetto. Okay. Let's see. Where are my spoons? I'm gonna use this spoon right here. I should whisk it, but we don't need to whisk it. Just move your sugar around. I can see that my brown sugar is gonna definitely dominate the situation. Maybe I should have put more of the granulated sugar, but it's too late now. I love smelling that. It already smells like a churro. It smells absolutely delicious. Okay, so you're gonna mix that around. So as you can see, now you have this beautiful marriage of sugar and cinnamon. And we're gonna just put that to the side. And now for the part I hate, okay? The This says here to peel it at like an angle. All right, well, let's give this a try. I have never, ever in my life, been good at this. It kind of scares me. I don't know why. Oh, I'm already messing it up. It's over. What is the point? Okay, that didn't work out. So when you figure out how to open this, hopefully you're better at it than I am. You just crack it open. Again, all this is buttermilk biscuits, the ones that are already ready. And this is why I call it a donut hack, because you don't have to make the dough. The dough is already done for you. Makes it a lot easier. The hard part is opening this thing. Chop. Why won't it open? I should have done this off camera. This is so embarrassing. I need this. I knew it was gonna happen to me. Oh, so embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm really scared. Okay, well, once you get your buttermilk biscuits out of the container, and hopefully you're not a chicken like me, take these little bad boys out of there. Throw that back in the trash. Let me put up my sleeves. Okay, so once you have your little donuts right here, your biscuits, we're gonna make them into donuts. Now, if you want to, you can definitely make donut holes out of this. I would cut these into fourths if you're gonna make donut holes with them. But since we're just making donuts, you're gonna get this buttermilk biscuit that's in a circle like this. You're just gonna cut it in half. So I'm cutting them all in half. Cutting them in half. Let me spread these out so these can all be, I have ligas for days. All of these are gonna be cut in half. I can't believe I really just screamed it like that. Please do not judge me. So these are all gonna get cut in half real quick. Boom. Oop, that was in a half. Oh well, you're gonna survive. Separate these. That was really embarrassing, you guys. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys are better at opening that can than I am. I've never been good at it. I knew that was going to happen. I should have already had it open. Okay, so what I like about these, they have like little bits of salt in it. And I like that. I like that sugar and the sweetness, the salt combined. So then you make little balls out of them, just like this. Victor Sandoval says, I love your sweater. Thank you, Victor. Since I'm talking about my childhood, you know, I had to rock Tom and Jerry because I grew up on Tom and Jerry. I love them. So now you're making little bolitas, little balls out of your buttermilk biscuits that we grabbed and we cut in half. We're going to just keep making these little balls. Now they look like little donut holes. These are tiny. What I could have also done, I mean, I have another can, but I don't want to open it. I'm scared. What you could also do is keep it as a whole if you want bigger ones. And then you just cut the hole in the middle. Maybe I should do that just to show you guys. So we can do both. We can do donut holes and donuts. How about that? That's what we're going to do. What's up? DFW is watching on YouTube. Okay. So I'm making these. I guess I'm going to be making donut holes now out of these. For everybody that's just tuned in, welcome to another episode of Cooking It with Ayydé. Today I'm teaching you guys my mom's donut hack, homemade donut hack. And all it is grabbing a buttermilk biscuits that are already done. They're in that can waiting for you to grab them. You pop them open. If you want to make donut holes, which I'm doing now, you just get that one biscuit, cut it in half, and make your little donut holes. You make balls. Meanwhile, you should have your canola oil. Mine is going to start to bubble soon, so I'm going to know that it's ready. And then for the topping, you can get creative. You can literally get that chocolate icing cake, put that on top of it. Or I have prepared brown sugar, granulated sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon. So they're going to taste like churro donuts. And then I also have some almond spread, some chocolate almond spread that's delicious. So I'm just going to give these one more tug, just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of opening a whole new can, we're going to save. Listen, so once you have these balls, and we're going to make donut holes first. So you get the little balls and you just pop them in your hot oil. I need to be really careful because this is super hot. See if you guys can see that. And you just pop these in there. I'm trying to be very careful because I'm not trying to get splashed. And they're going to start to bubble immediately. Put a few of them in there. I don't know why they all want to get in the center. Oh, let me get this napkin. Get this right there. And you can see they're browning almost immediately. You really want to watch them because some of mine are already getting pretty brown. You just want to flip them around from side to side. It's pretty easy. Got you a little cookie sheet here with a rack on it. And because I am Latina and we love to use servilletas, napkins for everything, this is going to take off the grease, in my head at least, that extra oil. Now the tricky part is getting them right into the sugar after. If you set them here, I mean, I do it really quickly and then try to get them in the sugar because otherwise then the sugar doesn't stick. Kind of needs the oil for it to stick on here. So you just want to get them really, 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 really brown. And it's important that you cut them small so then they cooks evenly inside. You're going to get really, really brown. I'm moving them around so they don't burn on one side. One of them I'm kind of looking at and it's kind of looking a little bit toasty. So might have to switch some things around here pretty soon. So once you feel like they're brown enough, that looks pretty burnt, but I promise you it's not. Probably, I'm kind of scared that it won't even be cooked all the way through in the middle. So I'm going to put these on my cookie sheet. And then you toss them. Maybe I don't want to be using these tongs because I'm going to throw these back in the oil. Let's see. You toss these around like this. Toss this one and this one and this one. I just really, really hope they're cooked inside. That can get tricky. So here's my plate. I'm going to put these on there. See what I mean? I should have just popped them in here straight from the oil so the sugar would have stayed on it. Here goes one. You really got to get them in there like right after. But I wanted to take off some of the oil. There goes two. Just move them around just like this. That's all you're doing. Has anybody tried this before? What is your favorite donut? Mine is maple with a big piece of bacon on top of it. I actually do not care for the maple donuts at all, or the bacon. I love chocolate donuts. Like a chocolate bar is my favorite. I think I need to turn my oil down before I burn down my house. Okay. Okay. All right. So now I have Let me turn this down because it's getting real hot. Now I have these 4 little donut holes here. We're gonna put these to the side. And what I'm gonna do is actually, I had put these apart. I'm gonna bring them back together. I'm gonna bring them back together because I want to create a full little donut. And so all you're doing is using one whole biscuit, one butter biscuit, however they come. And what you're doing is just creating a hole. You're stretching it out and creating a hole in the middle. You're going to want to open this pretty wide because once you pop it in that oil, it comes together again. So just, this is a little bit too much because it's falling apart. Like you kind of want the donut to still be intact, but it's going to need to be pretty wide. So once you got that going, I'm going to do another one. Just, if you feel that like maybe it's getting too thin on one of the sides, all you got to do is kind of press it back together so you can get a little bit more of that dough on one side, and they should be pretty stretched out. I'm going to do one more. Actually, yeah, one more. Do you see? Like it's not even the oil and it's already kind of coming together again. And the whole point of a donut is you want that donut feeling. You want that hole in the middle. Okay, there you go. So once you have this done, you can go ahead and just put them in the oil. This oil is really, really hot. It's like instantly turning my donuts brown. I'm gonna make sure I stick with one donut at a time. And on this one, I'm gonna use my almond spread because this is super delicious. I'm gonna put this on there. Make sure these donuts don't get real brown because I apparently have my heat way too high. You guys will be like, she's burning the donuts. I don't think I'm burning them. I actually am kind of scared that they're not cooking all the way through in the middle because that looks like a burnt ass donut right there. I promise you it's still good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's going to be good, fam. It's going to be good. Wow. Okay. I really want to try this right here. Okay, so while that is still going, I should probably flip it. See, I already brought the heat down and it's already helping a lot. You got to be careful with the heat. I'm not really good at this heat situation because I have this electric top that I'm working with here and I haven't fully figured it out. So I am now getting this kind of crispy donut and I'm spreading my almond spread all over it. And I'm going to flip this one before it burns on me too. And take it out. And throw that on the cookie sheet. Okay, I almost bit into this without even spreading this. I'm just really nervous that it's not cooked all the way through, and that was my bad if it's not. Because I feel like I didn't leave it in there long enough. It just got really brown really fast because my heat was really high. I underestimate my electric top and then it shows out like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this to me? Well, I'm gonna do this to you. Okay, this is looking super scrumptious. Look at this. Bomb. And just like that, you have donuts and donut holes. My mom would also make it with chocolate abuelita. When I was a little girl, I could handle that. But now I just need a glass of milk, which I'm going to grab right now. That's a chocolate donut. It's so delicious. Mm. Mm. I hate eating in front of the camera. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. I'm gonna grab some milk. That is really yummy. And bring the seat down because I'm gonna keep making some more donuts. My nose is itchy. That was pretty embarrassing. So once again, all you need is, you can still hear me. Ow! Is some buttermilk biscuits. I'll show you guys what they look like in case you don't know. I'll grab this other one. Oh, I'm doing a lot of things here. I'll show you guys that. Let me pour me some lechita. Because does anybody else like to put ice in their milk? Or am I the only weirdo that does that? I like everything super, super cold, so I like to do that. Let's try the donut hole now. This tastes like a churro. These are so good. I'm just gonna eat this last one and then I'm gonna go over what you need once again, and then I'll be done. I was late. How did you make the dough? I'm gonna show you right now. Let me finish eating this last donut hole really quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Do I have a sweet tooth? No, not really, honestly. Because if I had a real sweet tooth, I would be bringing this down with chocolate abuelita. But I can't anymore. When I was little, I couldn't. Not anymore. I have chocolate all over my mouth. Literally all over my mouth. It's probably on my lips. Make some churros. This is pretty much making churros. I've never made churros before though. That is so yummy, you guys. Want to keep eating them. But I'm gonna teach those that just came in. Gotta bring it down. I'm gonna keep eating these right now. But for people that just came in, like DJ Edis, do I have any chocolate in my mouth? No. Okay. Just making sure. This is how I made the dough. It came in a can. So you basically just use buttermilk biscuits. You pop it open, and if you want the donuts, then you use the whole little biscuit. One biscuit, and you just put the hole through it. So here, this would have been one biscuit like this. I'm gonna mush it back together. These were what I have made for the donut hole. So look, my hair. The biscuits kind of look like this already. So what you do is you just form a hole like this. Hey, Malanta! You make a little hole like this. Did I ever make these for you at the house? Now you got a big old hole. You want to stretch it out because, like I said, this is going to come together, and the whole purpose is like you want that hole in the donut. And then you drop it in your canola oil, and ta-da, you have magic. It's basically all it is. And for the toppings, you just get some brown sugar, some granulated sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon on there, and it absolutely tastes delicious. You can just dip them right after. And then I also use this almond spread that is super bomb, and you can use that. So get creative. That's what I needed, is to just turn down my heat because it was mad popping earlier. But yeah, that's all it is. That's my donut hack. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My my Lanta said, my Lanta smile. Do you want me to show you my donuts? My donuts are over here burning, my Lanta. I'm over here trying to make these donuts. Yeah, these are my favorite snack on a rainy day. I was such a brat. Like, I would make my mom make them for me. I'd be like, "Amá, no me siento bien. Está lloviendo." Like, what the rain got to do with me? And then I would make her make me these. All right. So now, here's again. Well, that wasn't successful. So you just put it back in the ball. A ver, antes que se me quemen. Just flipping it again. That's how it's supposed to be, not like super crazy like I had it earlier. That was my bad, y'all. My bad. And then making the hoyito in the center. And then once that's ready, you put it in the oil, you bring it out, you let it sit. You guys, I know you were making fun of me earlier because my first ones looked like they were burned. I promise you they only look like that, but they don't taste like that. It's not what it looks like, you guys. It really is not. You have to try it on your own so you can understand what I'm talking about. No flour, no, because this is already done. Because this is the lazy way. That's why it's called the hack. It's a hack. That's the best part. The dough is already ready for you. You ain't got to do nothing but deal with opening that can like I did earlier. And if you missed it, well, you missed it. I screamed. That's getting nice and brown now. That's what it should look like, so you guys don't judge me. That one's getting better. My heat was way too high. I hate flour. It's too messy. It is. It is really messy. But that's why this is a donut hack. Now you don't have to deal with flour or doing none of that because this is already done for you. I'm going to let that stay in there a little bit more. And then these donut holes actually, just so it cooks through easier, you can cut them in half. So if you cut the biscuit in fours, then you get these. And then it'll make your little donut holes easier to make. So I'm going to make a little bit more donut holes and one more donut. I'm going to flip this one last time, then we're going to take her out. Because she's just been dipping in that oil. She's just been in there. And I think she needs to come out. She needs to come out because I need to put the other donut in. We're going to put this over here. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. Boom. You see? Now, if you want to do it with the sugar, you can. You just pop her right in the sugar. Just like that. You dip her in there. Dipper, 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 dipper in there. Ah! It's really hot. She's going to have to chill out right there because she's burning me. And I'm not trying to get burned. But I do have sugar on my tips. My fingertips. Get that off. Dry that off. What is this? The oil. Let's get the oil out of the way. So here we go. Here's that last donut. I bring my fingers right through it. Stretch it out. Make a little donut hole like this. We're going to put this one in there. You kind of want to make sure too that you have it even. Like you guys see this, this is not even. So when that happens, you just bring the dough together like this, and then you kind of just twist it so it comes together. You want to have like pretty even amounts of dough. Even if you twist it around, that also helps sometimes, like this. So you have like even, you see like right here looks chunky. We're going to just knead that out. Keep twisting it. I'm feeling like a little rip coming through right here again. So all I do is put it together and stretch it out again. Saludos de Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What up? Thank you for watching. Okay, so ya que están así, las ponen adentro del aceite. Le vamos a echar unas bolitas también, porque ¿por qué no? There's space. That one just kind of fell in there. I know y'all saw that. So I'm going to put all of these in there. Boom. So they are bubbling. They're getting acquainted with one another. Meanwhile, let's see if this one's ready. No, that's not ready to turn. Now I feel like I put my heat too low. I told you guys, I'm really bad at that. Hopefully you guys are better than I am. But here's what this perfect donut looks like. Y'all ready for this? Miren. Look at this. It's so pretty. I'm still giving it some more sugar. Oh, you guys can't even see. My bad. No dice nada pues. All right, so once again, all this is brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and granulated sugar. You mix it all together, and then you just dip your donuts in there. And this is what it really should look like once it's done. We're gonna add this bad boy to my donut holes, and there you have some delicious donuts. And voila! That's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed it and stop making fun of my girl over here. She tanned a little bit longer, that's all. The sun was a little bit stronger when she went in the bath oil. But these are all really, really good. They're easy, they're fun to make. Like, if you have kids and you want to make these with them, obviously it's fun for them because you can have them help you with like the dough. You know, it's already done. It's not too messy at all, actually. And then you just handle the oil clearly. But you can help them getting the sugar together, spreading whatever else you want to put on them. And yeah, it's super delicious. I love it. It was one of my favorite snacks growing up, especially on rainy days. So that's all there is to it. I know that you can do it. If you guys have any other last questions, I'll take them now. If not, I'm going to get out of here because I want to finish making these donuts and I want to eat them. You guys already know I hate eating on camera. So anybody else? Hablen ahora or forever hold your peace. Let's see who else is in here. I got to scroll down so I can see comments. I hate flour too. It's so messy. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Cooking It with Ayydé. I'm going to finish making these donuts. Antes que se me quemen, let me flip them one more time. And again, for those that are late and missed the hack, all it is literally is just some buttermilk biscuits that are already in a can. They're everywhere at every supermarket that you can think of. So you just get that and you make little donut holes out of them. You get either one biscuit and you cut that in fours, and then you make little balls to make your donut holes. And if you want donuts, then you keep one of the biscuit and you just cut a hole in it, you know, so it looks like this. You get some canola oil, make sure that it's warm enough, but not too hot because then you're gonna get this, but they're not burned. They're still delicious, believe it or not. But yeah, that's all it is. Also, you could use your maybe favorite cake topping, ice topping, or you can use this almond spread that I love to use. It's really delicious. And fine, I'll plug in Trader Joe's, even though they're not paying me for this. That's where I get it. It's super, super yummy. So you guys have a beautiful day. Please be safe. Don't forget to wear your mask. Don't be acting like there ain't a pandemic going on. I don't know where you are all at, but I am obviously streaming from Los Angeles, and Los Angeles somehow became the epicenter of the pandemic, and it has really, really been affecting a lot of people's lives in different ways. It's taken a lot of lives, and here in Los Angeles, it's really, really hit hard with the Latino community, which I'm obviously a part of, and my family just lost my uncle last week. So please take this pandemic serious. Please wear your face masks and don't be negligent. And yeah, you guys be safe. I know we're all going stir crazy. It's getting really challenging, but we're gonna make it through. So just be safe, be kind, and I'm sending you guys all my love and my light. I hope you enjoyed my homemade donut hack. Again, one of my favorites when I was growing up. My mama made them for me, and I hope that now you and your kids are making them, or you're making them for yourself, because self-love is important, and self-love is in form of donuts. That's my love language right there. You guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, and much love, you guys. Bye. Oh, wait, before I get off, one last thing. Make sure you guys come back on Monday. I think it's February the 3rd. Somebody check for me to make sure. Snow, the product, is going to be joining me. I'm going to teach her how to make some lazy enchiladas. You're not going to want to miss that out. I'm super excited. This has been a long time in the making. And she's hella hilarious and super talented. So it's going to be a good time. Don't miss out, all right? Again, that's on Monday, February 3rd at 12 p.m. I'll see you guys then. Take care.